There's my new poll. Just thought I'd ask you because I'm thinking, maybe that's what I'll do from now on. Is just save an hour, be it every day, every other day, once a week, and just have a coffee time with my audience online, live streaming. Instead of always doing little short vlogs, videos, maybe we could just do it like this. So I'm here an hour. It's now what, 5:12. So it's 6:12 p.m. that it should stop. So I've set my alarm. Bellis Witch Avril. Me. Foodie. Beauty. Not me. Foodist beauty. Me. Avril Bellis, the foodist beauty. Avril Avril. The Bellis Witch Avril. The foodist beauty. Avril and pets for babies. Bellis Fairies Gardens. We'll be doing a poll all those hours. So tomorrow, I don't know if it'll be at the same time. I don't necessarily will be scheduling. I won't be giving out notices necessarily. I don't know that has happened this time. I just sort of out of nowhere show up on the internet. So today is a chat. Got my coffee. Do it for an hour. And then tomorrow, sometime or other, I don't know what time, I'll just show up and do an hour. Um, and or every other day and or just weekly, I don't know. I just like to know if you like my new project. I like to do it first thing in the morning, preferably. And not all mornings. Hello. I took my necklace off before I went outside at on my balcony. I didn't want a chance at falling off and over my balcony because then I'd lose it, right? And those cat hairs are very precious to me. Hey, hello. I'm not putting this anywhere, just on my cell phone. Because I got 2 votes, and I just want to keep those 2 votes. Is there a third vote? I might do it, but once there's a third vote, I won't take any more photos of it. I just want to keep it because it's a project. I've got my piece of paper, and I've got my pen, so I can keep a record of documentation of the votes. For my personal use. And you know, there's so much misinformation about witches. I find myself as a witch. I like to show and tell that it's true. Witches, much the same as many other people, have health. Health. I have health, and I do monitor oftener than I used to. Um, my blood sugar levels within the normal range. Normal. I'm not diabetic. I just like to look. And here, that was me checking my sinus spreading, not my, checking the witnessed and diagnosed sinus bradycardia. Sinus bradycardia. Yes, sinus bradycardia. That sickens me, and that's me doing the test. I know my results already, and I've logged it elsewhere. I just, you know, wanted to share. Today I didn't have sinus bradycardia. My blood pressure low. 120/80 is considered normal. So is that. So everything is normal today, according to that. Ugh. A photo I'm gonna delete. Wait. I'm gonna show and tell, once more, other people, misinformation, prejudices, prejudices that myself and one and more other religious beliefs and practices and routines. Do you believe in magic? Can got sick and have one and more illness and injuries and wounds, recuperating, recovering. That's me, recuperating, recovering. As I mentioned before, bus accident. And that's what my knee looks like today, and just here where there's a bump. It's a bigger bump than before, and that knee, mine is still swollen. I don't want a knee replacement. operation. And that too. Accident. This is healing quite nicely. I do get a little bit of pain still here, and especially when I lean on it, it hurts. Other than that, lots better. Doing lots better. Hey, how are you? Hi, hello, hello, hello. And, you know, witches can heal themselves. And I, as the witch, am trying to heal myself with the help of modern medicine and modern technology. And some, my simple cozy kitchen, my simple kitchen witchery. Such as the other day, I put a sprig of fresh raw rosemary in some stovetop kettle boiled water, and I just had it. I just left it out the whole day. That's good for cognitive functions, memory. That makes everything feel better. I don't do lots like other ones. I'm more like the lazy pagan. I'm the very lazy pagan, lazy Wiccan. I do next to nothing. I believe everything is Christianity. And once a week, I try nowadays because of grieving, funerals, etc. Once a week, once a month, once whenever a church, be it a Sunday service or whenever. I just makes me feel better to say goodbye. And one of my favorite prayers is the Lord's Prayer. I really truly like that. Whether I don't know, I believed I got taught it in public school, but maybe I went to church as a child and I just don't remember hearing it and seeing it there. I just know of it. And I believed I got taught it in public school, you know, national anthem and the Lord's Prayer. Sunday school and or whatever, wherever, whatever. I live as though I've had backyard in my backyard, with grass and trees and plants and everything, and uh, ravines, forests, cottages, uh, where I was growing up, like not necessarily hill walking, but some nature walks, um, walk fit outside, sort of like walking a dog, etc. And I like how I have it a little bit so when I'm walking back and forth, because I can't always get outside like I used to, I can do a little bit. I couldn't bring anything from outside inside, although the fake leaves and the table covers, it makes, you know, grieving, less grieving, that medication prescribed. Prescription. Today would have been a perfect day to have actually cleaned my chairs and railing, although I did not. It was too late. When I looked earlier, it was only +3, and then I looked out, it was double digits. So I was like, I'm gonna go out there. I didn't get dressed because I'm home. I just wore my robe, and it's a warm robe. why my why other people didn't want to acknowledge and remembered that the social media, internet stuff is not all me. I've done, I did other things, entertainment, be it rehabilitation, variety shows, physiotherapy like exercises, sit and dance, other stuff outside of just the internet, social media. I've done all. I've done walkabouts, uh, walkathons. I participated in walkathons. 3 centers I've been published with. My mom too, been published with. Off and on and off Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. And maybe this year I'll return to a book club. I was before read a book. I could do with reading a book. Especially this month. I haven't read one in a while like that. It'd be nice to have that companionship. I think once more have a social, you know, with a group of people I've known for a long time. And just, you know, you'll have to attend the book club in order to find out because I'm not telling anymore. And there's another uh, book club on, well, socials. I've tried to attend it on the internet, but it's hard to get. I mean, it's difficult to get on the, you know, the books. It's hard to get books. It's difficult. I got some books. I wouldn't mind doing a coffee hour of, you know, books. We could do that in the future. Maybe next month we could discuss Christmas songs, Christmas carols, which ones we like. I mean, not all witches are, I mean, other people prejudged witches and misinformation that were all black, hats, dark, evil. Not magical, demonic, superficial, religious beings. I very rarely nowadays, I mean, my wearing black, I maybe do it um, twice a year now. Halloween and Samhain, aka Halloween, Halloween, aka Samhain, Yule, aka Christmas, Christmas, aka Yule. Although other times, I know it's an elegant thing, although I really, every day wear, I very rarely wear anything black. Gray, I like the colors, well, I like grays and silvers and yellows. I'm wearing a yellow now. With my nails. Uh, I like green, but considering the eye color, my eyes, and, you know, I have begun using it once more. I guess it's because it's seasonal. I have a green coat. I like to wear green. I have began wearing green more since my cat died dead. Browns, A little bit of purple. I began wearing red more twice a week now. Try and wear red. I wear red now. And Sundays orange. White and silver Mondays. Red Tuesdays. Wednesdays green. Thursdays yellow. Fridays pink. Saturdays black. Because I don't want to wear blue anymore. My precious Rudy Noel. Since. And Sundays reds and oranges. Not a lot. Maybe it's just even just something I put in my hair as a ponytail. Maybe just some lipstick, whatever, lip balm. It's just something subtle. It makes me feel better, or just some accessory like a mug. I don't do lots because I don't believe in all that stuff nowadays. I don't believe in rituals. I don't find rituals very. Although I like acorns, you know those acorn things, and I have two on a chain, two chains of nowadays. One is like gold, and another one is like silver. And I believe, not acorns, pine cones, and I believe pine cones give me some kind of. You could Google it yourself. Safety, protection, etc. And I like to have it on my door. And sometimes when I look nowadays, more than it ever happened before, since my pussycat died dead, I sometimes see the chain, the pine cone moving, and there's nobody around. It just occasionally moves all by itself. I'm not making it up. I believe I'm enchanted, and that's one of. It might be Rudy Noel. It could be Sunny. My cat Sunshine. My mom and I cat, the ginger one, the yellowy orange one. It could be any of them. It could be anybody. But most of all, I believe it's my Rudy Noel. I like to leave little things around, and I know my mom isn't touching anything, and I just look for little signs, show and tell, that maybe Rudy Noel has come from heaven to revisit. And someday, I hope I live long enough, and my mom and we all got shown and told it wasn't me, it was one more other person to find it out from, and by my doors and windows, all those names and all who, what, where, when, why, and how, and that they should not, cannot, could not, may not, must not, need not, any privacy, all during and all later, all since, to and on, of, and from my front door handles, front doors handles, our front doors handles, our doors handles, and windows. It wasn't me. I have witnesses. I have alibis. There's all on security. Oh, shoot, I missed my phone call. I gotta go.